Quite a scene here after a police chase in Highlands Ranch over the weekend, ending when a car crashed right into a house. Douglas County deputies pursued 3 teenage girls after they left a house party where police say someone fired a gun. At times, that chase hit double the speed limit, heading down winding roads of single-family homes before that car did come to a destructive stop. Well, neighbors say they want to know more about why the officers were chasing the car. Today, the sheriff is defending his deputies, and 9 News reporter Cole Sullivan spoke with them about the chase and the decisions made on the fly. Cole?
Tommy says deputies followed department policy in chasing that car. No one got hurt, but an older couple was inside the house when the car crashed into it. The sheriff says the 3 teenage girls inside the car are to blame, not his deputies.
And for them to flee the police, to cause the damage not only to themselves but to this homeowners is all on them.
Douglas County Sheriff Tony Spurlock calls it good police work, even if it led to this, a car-shaped hole in a Highlands Ranch house. It started Friday night when deputies heard shots as they arrived at a house party half a mile away. They say a white Mercedes sped from the scene.
What we call in our business, that's a clue. We saw that there was a car speeding away and we have shots fired. It could have been the persons that were in possession of a gun and may have been involved in shooting. So we wanted to apprehend them.
A neighbor's Nest camera captured the Mercedes and the deputies speeding down a winding street with homes on both sides. Another neighbor heard the car hit the house.
Huge crash, huge crash.
He says deputies arrived within seconds from all directions.
You know, they had guns drawn and they were surrounding the area, surrounding the house, and, just basically were telling the occupants in the car to, stand down and come out with their hands up and sit.
Inside the car, 3 teenage girls, 1 15-year-old and 2 16-year-olds, including the driver, now suspected of DUI.
And they were traumatized. I mean, they were completely shocked.
The sheriff says they may face charges for fleeing police, but deputies don't think they had anything to do with the shots fired. Ambulances brought 2 of the girls to the hospital with minor injuries.
You know, it's sad to see young kids going through this, and I felt very sad for our neighbors. They're a lovely couple.
The sheriff says there will be an internal inquiry into the pursuit, but he says his deputies did a great job. He says they're trained on how to safely pursue suspects and the circumstances under which it might be too dangerous to do so.
He says that they are trained to do it safely. This did not end safely, though, so I wonder if policy might change to some extent as far as different neighborhoods.
And that's a good question. Again, he's putting the blame squarely on the feet of these 3 teenage girls who didn't stop when the lights and sirens went on.
All right. Thanks, Cole.